I want to say that we have had a significant increase in attendance during this week. We had over 91% attendance by students in all schools. I also want to say that we were able to complete one of the most significant vocation repair programs. Over 271 schools were carded for repairs. All of them were completed. And along with that, parallel to that, we had over 170 emergency works. And so I think that from the reviews from our national PTA and from tutor and all the other stakeholders, we have significantly prepared all our schools for the education of our students as we welcome them back. I want to say too that I'm very thankful for the collaboration with the Ministry of Public Utilities led by Minister Padarat, especially the MTS led by Chairman Baran. MTS undertook one of the most significant repair programs in their history and in the history of education. And I want to say congratulations to them. They were stress tests and they came up to the standard. And they will continue to work in our schools to ensure that they maintain the infrastructure. This evening, I want to announce that the Cabinet has agreed to the upgrade of wireless access solutions for primary schools and secondary schools. This government has prioritized the integration of technology in schools. And this is to improve teacher training, to modernize the curriculum, and to prepare our students for the future. The use of technology in education allows for improved student productivity and leads to enhanced learning outcomes and efficiency. This project, implementing an upgrade of the wireless solutions at primary and secondary school, has a dual aim. It seeks to address the inadequate wireless connectivity across the nation's schools through the expansion of bandwidth at 125 government and government-assisted secondary schools and the installation of network access points at the 454 government and government-assisted primary schools. And especially the expansion of bandwidth at all secondary schools will significantly increase internet coverage within those secondary schools. It will extend reliable wireless connectivity to a larger number of classrooms, laboratories, libraries, and other learning spaces, so that by broadening the reach of connectivity, this initiative will ensure that more teachers and students can actively participate in e-learning, e-testing, and other digital educational activities. And in doing so, it will create a modern learning environment that supports artificial intelligence, augmented reality, virtual reality, and immersive computing. This project is complementary to the government's trust to supply all incoming Form 1 students with laptops for the 2025-2026 academic year. So as part of the project, the ministry will establish a national minimum internet bandwidth standard for all secondary schools, setting the baseline service at 500 megabytes per second download and 250 megabytes per second upload. And in addition to the installation of network access points at all 454 government and government-assisted primary schools, there will be a structured implementation of the cabling and commercial-grade wireless access points. And what does this do for us at the Ministry of Education? It will enhance and allow the Ministry of Education to remotely monitor and manage wireless access across all schools, ensuring functionality. It will also allow schools to effectively communicate electronically with the Ministry of Education as we are moving to a more paperless communication. I want to move now to the recognition of students in the SEA exams. The Ministry of Education has resumed the recognition of the students who place in the top 200 positions.
Congress is helping homeowners pay for new windows. You could get beautiful, brand new pop-in windows.
Schools for recognition from the results of the 2025 secondary entrance assessment. Now, in 2025, 17,870 students wrote the SEA exam, and the Ministry of Education has undertaken an analysis to highlight both individual and institutional excellence. The top 200 students have been identified, and in addition, the top 25 primary schools have been ranked. This approach reflects the best international practice by ensuring recognition of excellence, accountability for low outcomes, and fairness across schools of varying sizes. Due to a tie for the 200 position, 201 students were placed in the top 200 positions. And the statistics go like this. Of the 200, 123 females represented 61.2% of the top 200 positions, and 78 males, 38.8%. The majority of students, as assessed from educational districts, 30% came from Victoria, 25% came from St. George East, and Caroni Educational District, 21%. Tobago, 1%, and Northeastern, 3%, remain underrepresented. 68.2% of the 200 students attended denominational schools, 20.4% attended private schools, and 11.4% represented government schools. The top 25 schools were concentrated: St. George East, 7, Port of Spain, 7, Victoria, 5, and fewer in Caroni Educational District, 4, and St. Patrick, 2. Those schools were represented from southeastern or northeastern districts. The list of 25 schools featured strong representation from private preparatory schools and denominational schools. Denominational schools included the Hindu schools, Presbyterian, and Muslim. In recognition of these outstanding achievements, the Ministry of Education proposes to host a recognition ceremony for the top performing students and schools. The top 200 students to be awarded certificates of excellence and commemorative tokens, while the top 25 schools will be awarded plaques in recognition of their outstanding institutional performance. This initiative will highlight the achievements of schools and students, fostering a culture of excellence and encourage improvement across the educational system. It will hopefully motivate them to improve in their performances. I want to now recognize the top students and the schools that they came from. There was a three-way tie for the first position. Nicholas Dolly, Shagwanas Government; Sandhya Maharaj, Macaulay Government; and Xavier Telesford was a homeschooler. And in the fourth position, Kailash Diyal Singh from Exchange Presbyterian, and the fifth position, Ashlyn Ramkisoon from Jordan Hill Presbyterian. Thank you very much.
Thank you